You did not see that I have not started the stream yet. Hello, everyone. So, in my defense, someone sent me a clip of a certain VTuber, Monarch / Amali. Scuff Queen indeed is all I'm gonna say. And honestly, I think that fits like 90% of her clips. So yeah, I started watching it, and I kind of forgot to actually start the stream. Sorry, everyone, we are back. Let me just launch the game before I do something else dumb. Speaking of Scuff, she might be the Scuff Queen. I am the Scuff Lord. So, let's try and actually get things going, shall we? But yes, first off, hi, hello, welcome to the Void. Today, on the whatever happens, whatever I wanna do week, we shall be playing some Last Epoch, which has rapidly been rising in my estimates as one of the best games out there. I honestly want to petition. If it wasn't for the historical impact, I would legitimately petition for Diablo-like or Diablo-style games to be renamed to Last Epoch-style games. I would sincerely do that, if not for the fact that the first Diablo games were actually good and way ahead of their time. And without them, let's be honest, we will not have a Path of Exile, which I have my gripes with, but I cannot deny that it is a good game. Last Epoch, though, I'm struggling to find gripes. Even if I want to comment on something bad about it, I am struggling to find bad stuff about it. It's just that good. And I don't say that lightly. I'm sincere when I say it. Last Epoch? Oh, wait. There we go. I somehow forgot to actually press launch the game while it also launched the game. Don't question it, it just works. Unlike Fallout and Diablo 4. Okay, I'm being a little bit mean. Diablo 4, they kind of did the 1 step forward, 3 steps backwards. Only this time it was 2 steps forwards, 1 step backwards, but they were already backwards like 20 steps. So, It has chances to redeem itself. Let's put it like that. But enough about that. Into the game. So, for today, I plan to play my Runemaster. Because first off, those levels ain't gonna cut it. Second off, it's fun to play and I want to play more of it. Now, Runemaster is a bit of an interesting class in Last Epoch. It has the most options available to you. And when I say the most, I mean that. On a level that you would probably require a Maxor video to understand the insanity that is this single spell. And then there's everything else that can combine and function with it. For example, we have this nifty little staff here. I was about to say wand, it's a staff. +4 to all attributes, pretty nice. Reduces spell cost by 3. +4 spell damage, that's kind of small. But then you see +16 spell damage per active rune. So 3 runes, that's gonna be a lot of damage. Then you have the armor, dodge, and ward per each type of rune. And then 1 extra spell damage per 10 armor, dodge rating, or ward, whichever is the lowest. So if you kind of balance them out a bit, you're gonna get some big numbers out of this little wand. And then, if you find one with legendary potential like I have, and you slap some extra spell damage on it, oh boy, you're cooking. You're cooking very well. Now then, I do believe we had stuff to do in this era. So on to the... Wait, study in time. Oh yeah, I need to go here first, I think. So Outcast Camp it is. This build in particular is fairly early into the game. Actually, wait, I still need to arrange the chat in YouTube to be live. There we go. Live for me, just so we're clear. You guys are fine, probably. There we go. Okay. I'll quickly go over the things that I picked here, because I do believe there are some interesting options to be had. For example, this one, which grants it the movement tag, so now anything that says it affects movement abilities will now also affect the runic invocation. And when I directly cast it, because there are ways to indirectly cast runic invocation, when I directly cast it, I will leap backwards a short distance, hover in the air for a bit, and while in that state, I take less damage. The runic invocation itself deals a bit more damage. And then we also have these little three things. This one changes it to a leap forward on cast. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking I might want to remove this one. Because I think I prefer the backwards leap a little bit. But we will see, I'm still considering it. But these two, however, auto cast one rune invocation. During the leap, I also cast the invocation corresponding to the first rune, consuming its mana cost. During the leap, I also cast the invocation corresponding to the first two runes. So, my runic invocation, if I have one rune, it will cast 2 spells. If I have 2 runes, it will cast 3 spells, and if I have 3 runes, it will cast the first 2, and then the third rune spell. It's a bit complicated, but essentially, spells go brr. This build is essentially Fern from Fear Ends Beyond the Journey's End. I am just winging spells left, right, and center, and I have no idea what they all do. A lot of them just seem like ordinary magic. So as we are about to see, I do have focus to regenerate myself. The Glyph of Dominion there. Now normally what I'm doing shouldn't really be attempted with this little amount of mana. Because this is a little amount of mana. And as you can see, it's constantly drained. But I'm offsetting it with the focus ability, which allows me to regenerate a lot of it very fast. Oh, that seemed a little bit bugged. Get back here, I didn't forget about you. Oh yeah, one more thing that I did get is this. Elemental Nova chance. One of these two will be Elemental Nova. And I plan to have it so that Frostclaw will just cast a buttload of Elemental Novas on top of everything else. When I'm hit by an enemy, I have a chance to retaliate with Frostclaw. Ice Barrage. Ooh, that's an interesting one. No longer creates a burst. I can add a slow chance, which would be pretty good. Gain ward based on its freeze rate multiplier. Oh, spell damage per melee damage. I'm assuming this is basically if I want Frostclaw to combine with the Spell Blade. However, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, I think I'll want ward per freeze rate. It won't be a lot of freeze rate, but it will stack up. And yeah, ward per second. I want this. Very, very important. And it will triple if I have at least 60 intelligence. Which, I'm not doing so well right now, but 60 intelligence for a mage is not a lot. Wait, is the stream actually functioning? Hold on. Oh, the game isn't. I'm so dumb. There we go. Now the game is actually on stream. Good job, me. I swear, just mentioning Monarch is enough to bug out streams. That was of course a joke. I'm well aware she doesn't have that level of stuff. That's mostly me. Go. Honestly, with how much damage I have baseline, I think just the Frostclaw alone with the Nova is probably enough damage right now. No need to get too fancy with it. But let's be honest, they're just a little wee bit boring. I remember that chest should have a key that I want. Hold on a second. Okay. Thing's fine. Okay, I do have to ask if anyone can tell me. Do you actually hear the Discord notifications that I am? Because if you are, those are mine, my fault. They really shouldn't be happening and I'm not sure how to stop it. Because streamer mode should be on. Ow. There we go, the arbor key, that's what I want. Anything else around here? Spell physical damage. No. I think I won't. However, I do see the waypoint over there that I want. So I'll be making a slight detour. I made a mistake. There we go. Now if you would stop summoning, that would be perfect. We're going to ignore that. Here, bear. Oh, that's a lot of bears. I can't help but feel that I should have a little bit more fire in my tool set. Or at the very least that having more fire made things more interesting. Mage's Third Eye, Snap Freeze. I can definitely use that. Yoink. I want to gather a bit of a bigger horde here. Don't want to waste my mana too much and my time. Okay, I think this counts as a big horde. If I remember, there should be, this guy. Who is ever so slightly a bit of a mini boss. Ow. Alright then. Now, what do I want here? I also cast one of each type of elemental novas that I can cast directly. Oh yeah. Forgot I also took that. So I'm also casting novas each time I'm casting this. Basically my Runic Invocation is anywhere from 6 spells to 3 spells in one cast. Essentially. Directly casting it now refunds its mana cost and deals damage. But it actually, you know what? With my current build, that might not be the worst idea. Because then it's a free spell that I have every 12 seconds. And since its spell cost looks something like 90 mana, and a 45% damage increase is nothing to laugh at. Every second you go without casting a Runic Invocation, I get a stack of Runic Energy up to a maximum. Okay. Per point. When directly cast with at least 12, you also practice an okay. I'll also cast another random skill that I have. As you can see, Runic Invocation is rapidly becoming all of the spells in one. Go! And I'm all for it. We are definitely going for this. %100% going for that. More spells. The more the better. Also, hold on, you guys, you're dealing a little bit too much damage for my liking. Okay, I'm starting to believe that a 12-second cooldown might be worth it. Time to go to a place of learning. A little visit to the college. And probably burn it to the ground once we get inside. Okay, now we have to go to the ruined era. All the way up here. And get our key from the future. I don't wonder, can you actually... I never actually tried, but can you go here before you actually have the quest and just get the key then? That is actually something that I have not thought about. Yeah, I never actually checked out Frostwall. Iron conversion slow. Brand of trespass. Ooh, based on the night chance. Frozen throne. Okay. Initial freeze increase duration. The frozen cast rune bolt. Okay. Yes, okay. This has a lot of synergies. I need to think about that one in detail. Preferably without the threat of death, which I am currently a little bit under. Okay, back to the future. Oh wait, back to the past, my bad. I keep forgetting the ruined era is the far future, not the past. Maybe it's my optimism. I like to think that the future is bright. Not necessarily orange, but that it is a little bit brighter than the post-apocalypse. Ow. There we go. Cross claw. I think I said I want ward. What is my freeze rate multiplier actually? Freeze rate. I think it's another, right? Frost by chance. Oh, freeze rate multiplier. Oh, that's low. I have a sneaking suspicion. Oh no, it's not for... Wait, I don't even have a ring. Where did... Was this my ring? It is now my ring. I definitely don't need minion damage on it, so... Fire damage ain't the worst, but I don't think I actually have any in my build, so... Oh. Well, that's gonna be a while. Huh. I can't go lightning damage, which is definitely in my build. Until something better, I think that will suffice. I really would have liked pure spell damage on it though. Or even freeze rate, since I am using a lot of frost spells. More ward, more retaliation chance. Now then, however, there was something I want to change. Ah yeah, this. I feel like lightning is not what I want here. So, I'll just be taking a point from there. Also, I feel like channeling it was a lot better, so I'll take the Glyph of Dominion off. I like that I can have the Glyph of Dominion, which is usually the last spell that's available to the Runemaster. I can have it early via the Flame Rush, since there are other things that interact with it. But I feel like it's not worth it if I completely lose on yeah. And then I'll just have Flame Ward. Or I might replace actually Flame Ward with Rune Bolt. We'll see. But yeah, I do like these combos with the fire a bit more. That's what I was doing while I was leveling it. And since I can channel it now, it will actually have more fire runes. You just had to stun me for the special effect, right? God damn it, game. You can see why I like the fire more though. It's a lot more flashy. Okay, now what can I take that's not that? Creates a volcanic orb. No. Makes it into lightning. No, I just took that off. What am I doing? Casting Fireball and then using Flame Rush in the same direction. Cause the Flame Rush to deal more damage. I'm not using Firebolt though in my current build. Speed and range, that's actually the opposite of what I want. Rank Invocation on XD though might be interesting. It does however come with the caveat that it increases the mana cost by quite a bit. Okay, maybe just 1 point in speed. Maybe that will work. Up, give me a second. Okay, I'll have to check that later. Mark of the Forbidden Flame. Whenever you pass to an ignited enemy with Flame Rush, instead of gaining ward per... Why would I gain ward? Is it something... Okay, it's something from this. I gain ward and consume all the ignite stacks. They don't deal the remaining damage, but I gain ward per ignite stack. And this one, instead of gaining... I lose ward per stack. And the ignite stats instantly deal their remaining damage to the enemy. Oh. If you do not have enough ward for this effect, a percentage of your remaining health is consumed instead up to a maximum. 40% of my HP is maximum. Ignite stats consumes this way deal more damage per point of intelligence. Okay, hold on. That might be something interesting. Like rate of flame ember up to a maximum every 0.25 while not in Flame Rush. Oh, I think I remember how this one works. So basically, the more I stay in Flame Rush, yeah, and when I come out, I'll start firing off stuff. Okay, I'll take it. Whoops. What the f... Did I climb up? Ah, there's the spell combo that I like. I keep forgetting how to do it exactly. Is it this one? No, but that's also a good one. Is it fire and then ice? Dragon's Breath. No, but that's also a cool one. Ice, fire, ice. Grants you a shield of Mystic Frost. 30% less damage is taken, or 0.5%. A burst of ward immediately, and a small amount of ward every 0.4 seconds. If I run out of ward, it breaks immediately, otherwise 13 seconds. Okay, depends on intelligence. And the burst of cold. Okay, that's also pretty good. Yes, the new soul extractors have been dealt with. I didn't even see what that had. Oh, again, Snap Freeze. I didn't get it. I can use either the Shatter, Rune of Shattering, which is easy to get, or the Rune of Removal, which is kind of more certain. But I don't have as many, so I prefer to keep them for the really important stuff. Which, to be fair, levels of a skill early on, kinda important, but I already had 4, so not the most important thing out there. Fairly important, just not the most. Alright. Studying time. That should be the quest completed.
What do you want?
And that's another passive point. I really should start putting stuff into things that give me intelligence. Intelligence with a catalyst. Am I wrong in saying that I'm using one? Yes, I am. I'm using a two-handed staff. God damn it. Well. You know, that's not bad. Adding it in. Although I think I had something else that I wanted to add in there. Let me see. Rune. Oh, there's one level 31. I can only have one rune for runic invocation, and they cannot change. But 1% chance per intelligence, so 100% at 100 intelligence for 11% more damage. And this at level 2. 2% chance for intelligence, so 100% at 50 intelligence, which is far more doable. 22 elemental pen with 2 rune invocations. I think this is one idol that I'll want at level 32. Because as flashy as the 3 runes are, I'm already getting the maximum benefit from these 2. And a lot of the 2 rune invocations are pretty good. So I feel like oftentimes they turn out overkill. So I'd rather just cast a second 2 rune spell than a 3rd rune spell. I feel like that might be worth it in the long run. Okay, and there was one more thing. I think this. Yup. There's the intelligence ring. That's why I didn't have a ring. I want to transfer this from one of my other characters to this one. There we go. Now I have mana spent returned as ward. Increase health and mana. And 1 ward gained on hit per turn missing mana. If the current ward is lower than my missing health. Also critical strike avoidance is always nice. Strength is a little bit of armor, which always good. Because armor, people forget to check this and they often don't understand, but armor reduces all hits, just not damage over time. So all of these are reduced by armor first and foremost, and then you also have this. And the enemies do penetrate 1% resistance per area level, up to 75%. So it's very important to cap out the resistances and also raise your armor if you want to be tanky. And after that, if you want to be extra tanky, you do stuff with the endurance. That's how you become tanky in this game. Or you can just stack insane amounts of ward. And have ward retention as well while at it. But yeah, as you can see, a single item can give you like 10 intelligence right off the bat. Later on even more. 100 intelligence is not as much as it seems. It's definitely something to aim for, but it's far from being something impossible to aim for. Also, with how it works, you really don't have no reason not to do it. I was very lucky I got my mana back right in time for Flame Ward there. I'll be back that way, so I'm fine with leaving the body there. Oh, the gods will be with me, one way or the other. Preferably in a spear that I'm going to trust in them. And that is not a metaphor for something else. Get your minds out of the gutter. I mean a literal spear that I'm going to be using to stab them. Which reminds me a little bit of a story that I think went over people's heads. And I didn't realize it first. But it's kind of obvious once you get a hang of it, so to say. This entire thing right now, this era, the Imperial era, happens after the War of the Four Gods in the Divine era. And I can't remember exactly where I found this, but the Emperor essentially stole the power from the Four Gods, and that's why he had his own era here. And that eventually kind of led to the Void. Yeah, see what I mean when I say that it costs way too much mana to use the three... whatchamacallit, the 3 rune things. Okay, that right there is the one that I like the most. So it's 3 fire and 1 ice, I believe. Sorry, 2 fire, 1 ice. Yep, the swirly ones. Oh. Oh, I know what you want. Okay. Now I just have to deal with the actual spellcaster. Alright, now what do we have here? Give me a second, I'm thinking. I would lose a bit of damage, but I'm thinking if this would be worth it. Because 1% increased mana generation per 3% uncapped lightning resistance. Can I see my mana regen? It's 8. If I add this, it becomes a 9. And that's considering my lightning resistance is kind of bad right now. It has more armor as well, so I take less damage. It also adds strength, which is again more damage. It also adds mana. Let me just give it a trial run. Because I think this is the game giving me a nudge in the right direction. I think this is the game giving me an idea. I think I might have one armor. One of these, I mean, with legendary potential. And if I do, I need to see if I can add either lightning resistance to it, so it can better reach the cap, or straight up mana regen. Because I think I remember I saw at some point a mage build that had so much mana regen with that armor, you could just afford to spam skills. Area for area skills. Ward per rune on area skill use. Might be good. Wait, after using it? Also apply to traversal skills. Okay. And this is the traversal skill. Just to get the bonus off here. I think I'm gonna start investing in arcane focus for a bit, because the other ones, maybe this one, once I find a wand to replace the staff. But for now, I'm not really all that up for to use that one. Sure, what level am I? I am 29. I kinda want to get to Risen Lake straight away and skip the ruins and the Fellwoods. If I'm perfectly honest. Hold on. Game does man. Press D at the beginning of the dungeon. Time takes 5 minutes. Does tell you who to use the key, just doesn't tell you that you have to use it on the boss specifically. Okay, just people just people not knowing that you should be using the time travel mechanic in the dungeon about time travel. Oh, you again. Yeah, I definitely feel much better with the fire. I don't even have the proper stats for my build currently. Because of the fact that I'm using a lot of elements, what I should be doing is focusing on basic spell damage rather than a specific element. Now if I was to specialize on only ice invocations, for example, I could add just cold damage. And that would work nicely as well. But that's very much not my current plan. But yeah, definitely fire feels better. At least the current combination of skills I have. The best part about it is that you can figure out what you like and just use that. I like having a lot of options, so to say. Was this the shield? Yeah. So ice, cold, fire is the shield. I love the big boom. So wait, is it 2 fire and 1 ice? Rhyme spiral, there's the one. Oh, it is actually a 3. A barrage of frost towers that travel in a spiral. Now, the Corrupted Lake, I do believe, has another boss that we can take on. But I'm not really interested in that right now. Okay, what did I say I was gonna go for? Ah, yes. So far, the Embers are putting in work, so... Rune Ember on kill. I make them faster, they deal more damage. And now pierce enemies, okay. Yeah, I definitely want to go this route first. Because then piercing enemies will add a lot of damage, especially to groups. Wings of Eos. Fire explosion, dealing fire damage to enemies it hits, grant you frenzy and 4 stacks of fire aura. Okay, that's actually pretty good.
Welcome, traveler.
And I'm prepared to use it.
Tear a smile upon you.
Nope, you can explode without me. God damn it, he dodged the big one. Oh, you're still alive. Where's your HP? I can't even see it. It was so small, I literally couldn't see the thing's HP.
Welcome, traveler.
I could see the bar, just not the HP.
May tear a smile upon you.
Okay. More stacks of runic energy, which means more damage. Which means we are getting even closer to casting even more spells. Ooh. Now this is actually good because I rarely repeat my invocations. So I might take this one as well. Can I tell I'm having fun? I feel like it's obvious that I'm having a lot of fun when I speak less. Or at least I feel like I speak less, I should say that. I'm probably blabbering my mouth every single second. But it doesn't feel that way. Oh, that felt good, all of the fire. Yeah, the embers are fantastic. Also, whoever made the 3-rune spell be just bigger fireball, this, thank you. I love it. It's essentially just a huge meteor. And who doesn't love a huge meteor? Actually, it was... Okay, it's not as powerful as a meteor damage-wise. But it's a lot more spammable. More accessible meteor, there we go. Meteor is a bit more concentrated. There we go, level 30. Oh. Now body armor, and it's... Oh, that's a minion one. I think I can actually sell that one, since I have... Whatchamacallit, I feel like I have enough points in other stuff that I want more. No, what am I saying? I can sell that armor because I have a copy with legendary potential on it. There we go. That's the original thought. You can tell that my mind was going off in 7 different directions at the time. I was like, I could use that for the build that I have back in the stash, but maybe something else that I'll find would be better. Or that I can craft, and at the same time I was trying to comment on, can I do this or that? You know how it is. This isn't even ADHD or something. No, this is me just being excited about the game. Just so we're clear. As I said, this happens when I am enjoying a game. My thoughts about it are all over the place in all of the right directions. Okay, now we have the Fallen Tower. I don't actually think I've streamed this part of the game, now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't think I've been in this particular area of the game. I've always streamed the early game or the very late game. Never the middle game of it. Okay, that was some terrible RNG. 42% chance for Elemental Nova, not even once. I just realized I have this for +2 Rune Bolt. But I kinda never used it. Just 8% increased elemental damage. And a bit of spell crit. Wouldn't this actually be better for me? So I cannot add spell damage. I can add levels of elemental nova though. Why can I not add? I'm confused now. Oh, it has elemental damage as part of Rune Bolt. Oh, so elemental damage normally is not something that goes on. Okay, what are actually my options here? So I have intelligence. Have mana. Spell damage, leaves less health. Mana spent gained as word is actually a pretty insane one. I only have 6 of them though, so it's fairly rare. And I do have the ring, so I feel like that's a bit of a waste. Wait. Mana. What can I have? I can just add basic mana, which is not the worst. Double crit, you know what? I'll take it. Yoink. I just to see my damage for a little bit here. Ooh, chest. Yeah, I do believe that's a bit higher now than what I had before. Increase spell damage, not yet. I should probably try and replace the ring as well. And I should try and find a relic that fits so I can smash it into the Tome of Elements. Okay, now that my mind is properly sorted, I can actually deal with this boss here. Oh, Ice Barrage and War per second. Yeah, I will use a Shatter Rune on that. Level of Ice Barrage, I will take it. I'm taking this a lot more risky than I should. Okay. That's a lot of melee damage, actually. Wait, I just realized something's lightning resistance. If I'm trying to cap that... And it has mana regen. What? Okay, the game is on to me. The game is on to me and it doesn't want me to progress. So I lose 19% spell damage. I gain more mana regen, a lot of lightning resist, and some spell damage. So right now, mana regen 9. Mana regen 12. Now we're cooking. Remember, I started with 8. That's a 50% increase to my mana regen. Oh yeah, look at it go. Yeah, I need to get a bit more of you. Kind of like that. And yeah, because of all the mana regen, I'm actually not running out of mana now. This is excellent. Okay, time to board the ship. Oh, that's actually... Is that the first time I've actually seen the ship? Or did I forget it looks like that? Probably forgot it looks like that. go, one more point. Yeah, and until this one here, I don't think I need anything else. I'll probably go either for a scepter or a wand in the end. I think there are some pretty good options for both. Definitely gonna pick up a few intelligence points from here. Wherever else I can find them. Oh, that's interesting. The Spellblade doesn't actually have anything for intelligence. The more you know. I could respec a few things here to get more intelligence, though. It would also give me more lightning resist. Hold on. Wait a second. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to move the points from here to here. Because I don't really need the nearby enemies ignited anymore. Now I can use the points into here for ward retention. Yeah, I think all of that will probably start to fit in nicely even. God, I love this combo. Okay, someone's having a bit too much fun here without me. Okay, lower down I think was the way. And yeah, the plan I had, good assist game for giving me that armor. The plan I had with more lightning resistance works perfectly for the build now. Because I'm actually using the spells without relying on focus. Oh yeah, you are a boss. Unfortunately for you, you are both a lightning boss. And my build has mostly come online, so the only problem is you seem to have a very distinct dislike of my damage. I mean, you're not doing any damage yourself. Am I fully... Yeah, I am capped on lightning resist. Best time for this to happen too, by the way. I did not plan it, but I'm very happy it happened. Imagine meeting a boss and you have perfectly countered it by mistake. Okay, that's worth a shatter room. Actually, I think I'm gonna use... Yeah, I'm gonna try and extract these two. All of the fortune potential. See, this is why I don't like the removal rune. And the reason I don't like the shatter rune is because now I'm probably only gonna get the health. Watch. I actually got both of the two shards that I wanted. Never mind. I love you, shatter rune. I apologize for doubting you. Ooh, a chest. Nothing that good. Get around, everyone. It's time to burn. Or as a certain Crimson Demon would say, explosion! Oh god, I worry. What year is it and where's the next season of Konosuba coming out? Yeah, sorry, you are not stopping me. Darkling Pier. Okay, can I board the ship now? Soon. We shall be boarding momentarily. Please have your tickets ready for the horror show. Oh, you have more health. Okay, I actually got a freeze off. You all missed. Oh, they actually said intruder. Oh, that's kind of cool. The Imperial Dreadnought. God, that's so satisfying. Storm Cage, you say? Okay, I kind of need to use this to regenerate here. Finally. Oh, okay, that's Caspid. I don't really need that. Oh, it's just a summon island beetle. Oh well, guess we have a beetle friend with us now. I like they actually have different lines. That's something I can really appreciate. Aha. Oh, so you say. Oh, when you use a melee attack and hit... Oh, this is the thing that I use for my dimension slash sorcerer. Sorry, spellblade. But not what I want here, because I'm not using melee attacks, so... Slow and chill chance. Yeah, actually, I would like that. Ooh, and I can make it into fire. I wonder if it might be an idea to make Frostclaw into fire and make Flame Rush into ice. Can I do that, even? Yes. Yes, I can. Will it be worth it? I haven't the faintest idea. Will I do it? Most likely. Okay, now I need points in this. 60 intel. I'm halfway there already. Excellent. The Dreadnought stack. Yep. We are at the end of the quest, end of the road, some might even say. Come on, gather around. I remember the chest here. I kind of remember it having better loot, but oh well. And I did see the mage, which honestly I'm a little bit scared of, if I'm 100% honest. The mages have had a tendency to end my runs of being undefeated and unbeaten. So... Oh, that's not a lot of damage. Got that. Faced the wrong way. Okay, I think just using Frostlaw might be more effective against this guy. Okay, an actual mage ring. Not the one I want though, but this will go nicely on my spellblade. Because what it does is take where is it? Flame Reef, this spell. Actually, I can take Flame Reef now that I think about it. I could take it. And have it be my fire spell. Although I need to use a melee for it to be good. But I could technically try something like it. Alright, this is a bad, by the way, don't mind it. The mage has been indeed defeated. Okay, time for a boss. Okay, I don't know how to tell you, but you're lightning damage mostly, and I'm lightning proof. Okay, that's necrotic, that's cheating. This was your ship. Now it's mine. How about a clear no? Okay, you had a few things. Nothing good, but you had a few things.
Hurry, I'm great deal. I'll take that as a yes. Get to the railing.
And we jump. Perfectly timed water splash there.
These robes are not meant for swimming. I'll be soaked for hours.
You're in the desert, you'll be fine.
Safely. It's a problem. Yeah, I'll only slow you down.
Actually, no you won't be, you'll be cooked alive. In wet robes. I apologize, you were right. That is a problem. Now, this part here, this entire section here, is what I like to call, can you survive the rest of the game with your current build? Or do you have to change stuff? Because there comes a point where there are some annoying worms, and they are pretty much your final test for the rest of the game. If you can survive them, fine. Your build is functional. If you cannot, well, time to change things up. Unique item, the slab. Return the slab. Anyone who has watched Courage the Cowardly Dog probably got PTSD from that. Don't get me wrong, awesome show, but there's no reason that should have been on a kid's channel during the day. Okay, the raid dunes. I think it was the catacombs right here that tested my patience, and that are the last trial for a build. I'm not filled by confidence with how tanky that thing is, though. Okay, now I had something that would cast... Actually, no, I was thinking about adding this so it doesn't consume my mana anymore. But I kind of solved the mana problem, so... We'll go back to this one. And adding more spells. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Chance to be... I'm sorry, I need a drink. Chance to repeat per energy. And it can go up to 10%. So you're telling me that there's a chance this little doohickey of a spell that just casts random stuff at this point, a lot, has a chance of repeating like 12 times in one cast? Or is it a chance to repeat that increases per energy? Oh, chance to repeat per energy. Or, I can't tell if it's a 10% chance to cast it twice, 12 times. Or if it's a 10% chance multiplied by 12 to cast it twice. I'm definitely going to have to put points in that and find out. For science. Because one of them is consistent. The other one is just broken. And I'm not sure which route the game takes with stuff like this. Normally, I know. But this game has proven to me multiple times it prefers to take both routes. It will find a way to be both broken and absolutely insane. Okay, that's an instance of the rune working exactly as I wanted to. Doesn't happen often, but it has happened before. I keep forgetting I want points in this. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, hello there. I'll see what can be done. Ah, the raid dunes. The place where you used to be ambushed 24/7. Zero chill. Because these things would spawn all over the place. No man, do they still spawn all over the place? Okay, no they don't. What did I plan to do with this again? Ah, yes. Additional rune embers. Rune ember on kill. Rune ember frequency. I think I want to make them faster. And I still didn't put a point in this. Or did I get another point? Either way. Yoink. Wait, maybe this is the right way. Oh no, clearly not. Come on, I know you can keep up. Alrighty then. Time to fight a very big and angry scorpion. Which, if I remember right, has quite a bit of magical resistance. For like no goddamn good reason. Well, other than the fact that it is a magical scorpion for all intents and purposes. That doesn't mean I have to like it though. I'm just messing with you. I adore the idea of a goddamn magical scorpion because it devoured all of the goddamn gems. Because I do believe the quest was finding some ancient gems of power or whatever. Basically the infinity stones. Or just magical gems, I can't remember exactly. And the scorpion just ate them. So, whoops. Can you stop dodging? Thank you. Fireball. Or at least levels of fireball. More health. Always good to have more health. Enchant weapon. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I could have just scrapped it because it was just one. I don't know, fireball. You know what? Yeah, there we go. My normal luck is back in effect. Oh yeah, adding Pierce to the Embers. Great idea. Okay, I wanted just one additional Scorpion, not the entire map. You can goddamn relax. Sheesh.
Now, it's time for the Hey now, I've seen how you handle yourself. All you need to do is clear a path.
Oh yeah, it's not the Oracle's abode yet. There's still one map.
Fools. Fools.
Oh, and there's the Reaper. In case anyone was having any doubts, I do not like this enemy. It frenzies way too easily, because it summons a lot of weak enemies that die. Well, I don't like that combination of elements that you can... Oh my god, there's two of them. In short, the Reapers are very, very scary. You know that I was completely missing him for a little bit there. All part of the plan, I promise. Yeah, that's a lot of traps. Okay, I was right, all of them disappear when he dies. Perfect.
Let's see. Buried in the slums.
One gold. Yes, get around a big fireball. Nothing bad will happen, I promise. Okay, now then. Wait. I clear a random negative element on me. Yes. Now for this. Here's the thing, I don't need anything from Flame Ward other than being Flame Ward and existing. Actually, I don't even need Flame Ward that much. Should I just try and use Ice Wall and see how it goes? Outer pillars. Every other second. Oh. Oh, no mana cost. And doubled. Okay. Yeah, as I've said, there's a lot of cool synergies here. Yeah, I kind of want to go the way of... the way of the lightning wall. So one here. And yeah, then I'll have fire for this, ice here, and lightning here. Okay. One more point and I'll get war per second. Okay, let's see. How does this work? Wait, this doesn't have a cooldown. Oh, this is perfect, because now I can just go absolutely bonkers with the combos. Up. What is this bug? No, hold on, that broke me. What the f- It could decide if it wanted to send her on me or not. Okay, I love this already. Best idea I had so far. Give me that ward now. I would like some additional defense. I don't even know what's the triple lightning spell. Ball lightning. When you start slow moving. Lightning web. Okay. Outer pillar casts Lightning Blast every other second. Wait, it went from... This might up the cost quite a lot. Let's see, how does this do? Oh, this is exactly how I wanted it. Oh wait, you're a fire golem. Why am I trying to deal fire damage to you?
No, 4 layers of arcane wards. When she told me it'd take the courage of a Ruby Nagasa, I didn't expect this. But it's one step closer to giving her a piece of my...
Okay, I like the build a lot. Because now I have access to all of the runes. And it just costs mana. There is no cooldown. I mean, the Flame Rush has a bit of a cooldown, but I can kind of manipulate how I want it to work. The cooldown itself is short enough that it works how I want it. Speaking of Flame Rush, level of Flame Rush. I want that. I said I want that, thank you. What's this one? Antipode of Mesembria. Pulls all enemies around and it explodes. It doesn't actually show the damage, but 800% effectiveness. I have a feeling that's not a tiny amount of damage. Call me crazy, but 800% does not sound like little. I don't care what game you play. Even for Warframe, 800% is not tiny. And that's saying a lot. I need to reset. Okay, so I think I had fire. Was it this one? No, this is the Trinity of Elements. Which completely bugs out the beams in a very interesting way. Because of the jump, I assume. This one is Elemental Tide. Oh. Glyph of Despair. Whoa. Look how silly it is. It's trying to stand behind me because I'm jumping forward. Ah, goddamn, I love this. Duration before effect. After a full soul has existed for a short duration, the outer pillar casts lightning blast more often every time an enemy passes through the wall. I have one active frost wall at a time. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, kind of 5 seconds, 6 maybe. I was worried it's too little, but no, it actually lost quite a bit.
This squares. I wish I'd seen it. I can only imagine how she feels.
Yes, here I am. Come and get me if you dare. Well, they dared. Not the smartest move, but... at least they tried. Should I start getting points in this yet? Three spells in a... do I have something that doesn't cast mana? No. So this is basically just so I can acquire all of this. I critically strike an enemy. I gain Rune Ward Cataclysm. Okay. That's not necessarily bad, but... Increased area for... you know what, I'll just take this. A lot of my spells are area spells from the rune, so yeah. And I mostly use it directly, so... actually I have a lot of indirect casts as well now that I think about it. Technically from itself. But I'm also technically casting it directly, so... I'm hoping it applies. Dude, relax. Okay then, now what did I want from here? Ah, it's more frequency. Or... yeah, more frequency. Definitely. Damage and area is also probably something that I should start investing in after I finish this. Hey, Sagi, hello there. How have you been? You're just in time to see the absolute madness that is this build. Because as you can see, not only have I managed to break it, because this is supposed to be on me, but I managed to make so many explosions, not even I know what the heck is happening on the screen half the time. So yay for that. Oh, I already have that. I'm very well. Doing excellent even. Made spaghetti today, so that's always nice. Okay, all of these are small ones, I don't need that. How are you? How was your day? Of course, if you mean how am I in the game, feeling quite explosive, as you can tell. Very explosive, in fact. Okay, all of you, through the wall if you dare. It's a good day when just the bloody defensive skill you have can eliminate all of the enemies in a few casts. Oh, that's the boss. Oh, I made a mistake, I made a mistake, I made a mistake. Okay. I keep forgetting to watch out for my mana. Stop dodging the big boom. God, that Megwin would be disappointed in me. All I'm trying is to spread the religion of explosion. I'm failing miserably to land it. There we go. Again. I should just wait for him to do his stupid dash. That's what I should be doing. Will you just die from that? No, no you won't, of course. Oh, never mind, you actually did. Is this supposed to be here?
Hidden so close. A word of advice. Don't ask her about the diamond matrons.
Okay. Oh no. Please no. Anything but that particular spell. I'm not even gonna try and be fancy versus this guy. Because I know he can fail miserably because of that one spell. Oh, you have two dashes. One that goes there. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. I'm still looking for a very specific unique that only drops from this particular enemy. And so far, no luck. I'm sure it will drop eventually, at some point in time. Okay, almost done. There we go, the Oracle's Abode. Also, hold on a second, I have a sneaking suspicion that I want to verify. Ta-da-dum. Okay.
I cannot do that.
Oh yeah, because it's in a city.
Ah, yes.
Greetings, Miss Snake. Now I just want to see if I can survive the very first step. Oh wait, warp her 2 seconds plus. I should have taken that one. I didn't even see the next tire was available. Mana regen, yes. It's doubled if you have active Gon rune. Which one was the Gon? Lightning. Oh, I'll probably have it then. Or standing in the glyph of the minion. Oh, I definitely want the mana regen one. 1,000,000,000% I want that.
I cannot do that.
Okay, I'm going to do the catacomb simply because if I remember right, this is the last area that really tests your build in the middle of the game. And then you're basically in the end game afterwards. I want to see if I can survive the bloody worms. Because if I can, then the build is good and I'm fine. If not, back to the drawing board. So far so good.
I am not a man of many pockets.
Yes, I am. One added static warp tendrils. That's pretty good for a certain build that I used, I think, on my offline character. Okay, I'm not even taking damage, so yeah, the build is good. The build functions. 3% mana regen per point. Bonuses are double, but still too low to be noticed as far as I can tell, because it's still at 12. Oh, you're gonna revive. Then I just won't okay, maybe I might bother with you. Oh my god, it's so buggy, it's not even in a equal tree pattern anymore. How am I doing this? How am I bugging the game so hard? Oh, I hated that room. That room right there is the reason I had to remake all of my builds so many times. Okay, so I have the lightning done. More damage and chance to freeze, but since I have lightning, Wait, does it still have freeze chance? Or does it turn into slow? I think it turns into slow and frostbite into shock. Larger and lasts longer. Exactly what I wanted. Because I want more duration on it. I didn't even need to read what it builds into later. And kaboom. Ah, that was beautiful. The ice spikes coming out of the ground. Still need to be careful with my damn mana. Alright. Ooh, epic shards, something good. Oh. Freeze rate and freezing concoction on potion use. I really need to find time to make a build that actually uses potions as part of the mechanic more. Because those are so interesting and unique to this game. And I keep forgetting to make a build around them. And I think it's because I associate potion builds with the rogue. And the rogue is like my least played class out of all 5 of them.
Fools.
Oh my god, it's so bugged, this is glorious. I have no idea why it bugs out like that. Because like today, I played this today, and it did not. Now it's just going in all directions random, completely, absolutely insane. Also, since I made it past that point, I don't think I'll have problems for the rest of the game. At least not on this character. This character is set and good to go. This one requires 55. Still a bit of a ways off. See, this is how it's supposed to look, but centered around me, not around my back. That's why I'm so confused on how did I break it so hard. The beams aren't the right way, which should technically be an impossibility. I'm fairly certain. The center of the spell is also wrong. Again, I have no idea how I'm breaking the game this hard. Okay, I was expecting this. Is that a high percentage? I do believe you always get a singularity when it's from that chest. But the percentage on it... I think this is the highest singularity I've gotten so far, 19% out of 20. I cannot deal critical strikes. But if I make a build that doesn't have critical strikes, this is just a 20% increase at the cost of a single slot here. Now my build has critical strikes, so I'm not going to use it. But I'm very happy that I have something that I can use when the time comes. Oh, and there's another chest. So if anyone's making a non-critical build, you'll want that chest there. It's always there on every single playthrough. Good luck getting a high percentage on it though. Because you'll probably need it. Ah yes, the bigger worms. Okay, finally an extra point of regen. Wait. Why did it go down? Hold up, I'm confused. Why did it go down? Up. But I clearly don't have time to look up now why it went down. That should not have gone down, that should have gone up. You know what? Let's have fun. Let's just add all of the BS. Multiple casting of everything. Because let's be honest, are you really a mage if you don't even know the spells you are casting at the time? Sorry, I said that wrong. Are you really a mage if you even know what's going on the screen at the time? Okay, the poison's a little bit much. You know, if you could stop blocking, that would be fan-tastic. There we go. Bad worm. Now on to the way station. Now this one, if I'm correct, should transport us all the way here. And honestly, it's kind of puzzling to me on why it even exists, this place here, if you already have the waypoint for the next part.
This is the artificial waypoint. Can't say I'll enjoy using it. What we can do is wreck this place quickly. On my signal. And that should do it. This waypoint's harder than I anticipated. But no worries. All good now.
Yeah, and just in time. We have company.
Just in time. Looks like we've got company.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not remember those were his exact words.
I'll see you on the other side.
There we go, the desert way station.
Don't be alarmed.
Sure.
The Emperor wants you dead. That makes us. You're trying to... Over there. Go. I want to... Hopefully, I will see you soon.
Now, here's the thing. And she's one of the recurring characters throughout the story. If I'm not wrong, we already... Actually, no, we didn't meet her, but this is our first meeting with her. She has a sort of a Doctor Who River Song style relationship with us. We see her at the end of her journey, but she sees us at the start of it. And that's gonna cause some interesting misunderstandings. And I do believe it's a very good story, it's very well written, but a lot of it went over people's heads because they don't pay attention to the names. And they don't assume that the same name is the same person in a time travel story of all things. More duration. Excellent. However, since we do have the waypoint, I do believe this is a good place to leave it off. A lot of fun finally finding the combination of spells that I want. Once the mana problem is solved, I might fit in Glyph of Dominion as the last spell instead of Focus. That said, thank you everyone for watching, hope you've had a wonderful time, and I'll be seeing you all the next time, hopefully. Good night, everyone.